Okay, today we're going to go over a little history regarding the mill building. I wanted to respect that history, so I was going to tell you a little story about a gentleman we all know. So here we go. So Henry Warren and his link to the mill building is pretty significant. So that's basically what this mainly is going to be about. So when Henry Warren came to Ashland, he bought his farm, where the Warren Center is, Upland Farm, and what brought him to Ashland originally was to work at the Lombard Governor Company at the mill building. And if he never got that job, he probably never would have came to Ashland. I'm not sure where he would have worked, because he did a lot of things there, hired a lot of people, really expanded the company, created the Lombard line, gave that same respect and kept the name even after owning the company. When the owner fell ill, it's actually the largest share owner at the time, had fallen ill and passed away, and Henry was there. They probably only had a handful of people working there before that. He had joined, and I'm aware that after his joining and control of the company, that they were hiring into the hundreds at Lombard there at the mill site. So I think that weighs a lot to the building and its history, not only the granite, but that weight in jobs and industry. The wheel governor company was involved in so many things. Henry was exposed to patents there, and probably would determine, his next endeavor. He was looking for more space and rented from the mill building, and I think that's really also fascinating that was an opportunity for him, and he used that opportunity there and kept it there and created his first clock company. Working in this capacity, he was more working towards the completion of the master clock and working with Boston Edison Company to fulfill that. Then he needed more space, and he, lo and behold, acquired and constructed Telechron Company, where they would later sell millions of clocks in a partnership with GE. Henry was also recognized by Albert Einstein, so that history is pretty intense. And the amount of jobs, he went from hundreds of jobs creating them at Lombard to creating over 500, 600, 700, 800, into over 1,000 jobs, Telechron plants. So I think that is even more insane, that he had that much of an impact on all these people in this town. And I've seen that some of those group pictures from those times. They had like a panoramic. It's pretty cool, and you can see it. It's all, you can tell what time you're looking at, and you see him, how happy he is, and that all came from the mill building. And we never would have got that if it wasn't for the mill building. And the mill building stands today, gives so much to the community, so many businesses operating still out of there just as they did before. So that's great. And the aspect of it being covered in granite, and that granite being from Ashland, is definitely something to be noted and respected. So I wanted to bring that history to the surface and kind of talk about it as best as I could. And Henry would later give that second floor space at the mill to Fenwell, who would later develop the thermo switch, but that's a whole separate thing. So that's all for now. Cheers, take care, and have a great weekend.